So prayer is one thing that every religion has in common. Christians pray, Muslims pray, the Hindus pray, and people of other faiths also pray. Now, prayer is a lifeline for a lot of people. And so today I'm trying to understand what prayer means in Islam. And so I have with me Abdullah from Saudi Arabia, who is with me in the studios, who is going to take us through what prayer means in Islam and why is it important for Muslims, or as prayer being one of their key things that they do daily. And so welcome Abdullah.
Yeah, thank you so much.
All right, so what is prayer?
So prayer is a connection
Yes, sir.
between the human and the God.
So prayer is a connection between human and God. And so in Muslims, or in Islam, there are 5 main pillars that Muslims observe. What are these pillars?
Okay, so first of all is the Shahada,
Shahada,
the believing in
one God,
God,
Okay.
and the believing in the
Prophet Muhammad. Okay,
And then the second one is the Salah.
okay.
And the Salah is the prayer,
Prayer, okay. Prayer.
5 times a day.
5 times a day. And we will come back into prayer because that is the main reason why we have this podcast today, just to be able to understand what prayer means for Muslims. Okay, and the third one is what?
The third one is the Zakah.
The zakah,
Yeah.
which is to give people
Yeah.
giving. Okay, the fourth one is
The fourth one is the fasting, the Siyam.
fasting, the siyad. And then the fifth one is
The fifth one is the Hajj.
the hajj. Awesome. All right, guys. And so I have with me Abdul Alqanaisa. How do I pronounce the second name?
That's correct.
Alqanaisa. Abdul Alqanaisa, who is from Saudi Arabia with me in the studio discussing prayer in Islam. Abdullah, so you made mention that prayer is a connection, and I think Muslims kind of prioritize prayer as one of the most important things in the Islamic faith. How are you able to, observe prayer with that stern focus? Because, I've seen, people pray in public and then they are still focused, even though there are cars making noise and stuff. They are still able to be still in prayer. How are you able to do this as Muslims?
First of all, whenever anyone who's young, then his parents tell him to pray, he wouldn't understand why.
Okay.
Until he grows up.
Okay.
When he grows up, he understands what are the reasons behind these prayers. And one of the reasons is the connection, staying focused while praying, because you're only doing it 5 times a day.
Okay.
You can stay focused in your work for 11, 12-hour shift and without lifting your eyes above the computer. But while going to prayer, some people get lazy.
Okay.
And that's why Muslim see it as one of the most important things. Yeah.
So you are taught to pray with stern focus from early childhood.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And you won't understand why until you grows up. So when I grow up, I started to understand that prayer teach you discipline.
Okay.
Because in each salah, prayer, there is a certain time to pray in.
Okay.
From the early morning, whenever you wake up, Salat al-Fajr, it has a certain time.
Okay.
Before the sunrise.
Okay.
And then there is Dhuhr, and then there is Asr,
Okay.
and then there is Maghrib, and then there is Isha.
Aisha. So we will look at the 5 main prayers that you guys observe in a day.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So guys, I'm with Abdul Alqanaisa, a Saudi Arabian student with me here in the studio telling us about prayer in Islam. Anyway, thank you once again, Abdullah, for joining me in the studio to discuss prayer in Islam. So I want to ask, what is the first prayer in Islam and why do you guys have that prayer?
The fast prayer,
The first prayer, yeah.
the Fajr.
The Fajr, which is prayed at what time?
It's prayed in the early morning
Okay.
before the sunrise.
Okay.
You have half an hour before the sunrise, you start praying. And the reason behind it being that time, it's because all humans like wake up during that time.
Okay.
Teach you discipline, as I said before.
Okay.
So, like you have work, you're probably gonna wake up before 6. So, and that is the time for Fajr prayer.
For your prayer.
Yeah.
So, you pray before sunrise.
Yeah.
So, and then you prayed because it. You said you made mention that it's a way that builds discipline.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And-
Can I?
Yeah, go ahead.
No. You go.
Yeah, and build discipline in your day and connection between you and God. Because the first thing you're gonna do in the morning is pray.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw if somebody is not praying in the morning, it could be problematic because that is the
Yeah.
time that you are up from bed, and then you have the liberty to kind of talk to God first thing in the morning.
Yeah.
Okay. What is the second prayer?
The second prayer is the Dhahr.
Okay.
And
Can you pronounce it again?
Dhahr.
Dahr.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it is in the noon.
The noon. Okay.
Yeah. When the sun stays in the middle of the
Okay.
sky.
Okay.
And it begins during that time and it ends after like an hour and a half, like from 1 to 2:30. You can pray during that time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So when the sun is in the middle.
Yep.
Okay. Does it mean you guys are taught to monitor the sun very well? Because it looks like you have to be able to track the sun.
Yeah,
To
that's
be able
true.
to do this.
Yeah, and Islam is a very old religion, so they don't have clocks. They don't have any.
So they
like
were
that.
using the sun to be able to.
That's it. The monitor the day. Wow.
Okay. So what is the third prayer?
The third prayer is the Asr.
Asr, which is the afternoon prayer.
Yep.
Okay.
And it begins after Salat al-Dhuhr.
Okay.
It's time of the beginning and before the sun. What's the word?
The sunset.
The sunset.
Before the sunset.
Yeah, before the sunset.
Okay. Okay. And then the last prayer.
The last prayer is Salat al-Maghrib.
Okay. Salat and Maghrib,
Yeah.
which is the sunset prayer.
Yeah. That's
Wow.
Sunset prayer.
Sunset prayer. So you have to observe all these 5 prayers within the day.
Yeah.
Is this something that you guys are able to observe?
Yeah, we do. Like everyone have the time to do anything that he wants.
So you come from Saudi Arabia. I know Saudi is it's an Islamic state,
Yeah.
right? And they kind of place emphasis on prayer because it's a religious state. Let me say that. And so, do they give you guys time to go and pray?
Yeah, they do give us time to go and pray. And even in the US, if you ask your work, they would give it to you. Yeah,
Okay.
But you never have thought about it.
You know, that is why I have you here, because we are learning and we need to be able to understand this. Okay. So, prayer is one thing that every religion kind of holds in high esteem. Why do you think we pray? Apart from connection between God, what else does prayer do for you as a Muslim or as a human being? Yes.
Teach me discipline, as I said.
Prayer teaches you discipline.
Yeah.
Okay.
Marks where your day starts, where your day ends.
Prayer teaches you discipline as a Muslim. So, trying to juxtapose prayer or the Islamic approach to prayer and then the Christian approach to prayer. We talked about the dawn prayer where you have to wake up before the sunrise to pray. It was one thing that Jesus taught his disciples to observe, that you have to, he used to observe that. He used to pray early mornings before the sunrise and then late night when everybody is sleeping. And so it's something that has gone on for years over years. It has gone on for like years that people were observing. And so it became a culture that people have to observe. And so prayer teaches you discipline. And then what else? Apart from discipline, what do you kind of gain from prayer? So you talked about connection and then discipline. What else do you think prayer does for you?
So for us in Islam, before praying, we need to do the wudu.
The wudu, yes. So I wanted to even ask you about it. So, what is the wudu? Why do we do it?
It's a way to clean yourself.
And so, if somebody is watching us or listening to us on probably Spotify or Apple Podcast, or probably chance on the video on YouTube, and then you ask about wudu, and then the person has never heard of wudu. I know, because I grew up in a Muslim community, so I know. And so, what is wudu and how do we do it?
So first, you wash your hands.
Okay. And so in my language you call it ablution. Is it the same, the English word for wudu? I think so. Where you and so yeah, I think we can also task our listeners to check what ablution is. Ablution is, I think it's the wudu in the English terms. I don't know. It's known as wudu in Islam. I said it. So you see, I've studied a little bit about your faith. Okay. It's ablution. Yes. Yeah. So you were teaching us.
Yeah. So first of all is the inner thought of doing it.
Okay. The inner thought of doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Islam, or in Arabic, we call this
niyyah. Niyyah.
Yeah.
Where you think about it before you even do it.
Yeah.
And so you have to wash your hands. And what else do you wash again?
First, you wash your hands.
Okay.
Then you rinse your mouth.
You rinse your mouth. Okay.
Then rinse your nose.
Okay.
Then wash your face.
Okay.
Then washing your hands.
Your hands to the elbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Above the elbow.
About the elbow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then washing your hair.
Wash your hair. Okay.
Just rinse.
Or you rinse like you just kind of put.
Yeah, just like water in your hands and like this.
Okay.
Yeah. And then your feet.
You wash your feet.
Yeah.
Why do we do all these things?
To stay clean.
To stay clean. So as a way of purifying ourselves before we go to the place of prayer.
Yeah.
Wow. So in the Christian faith, one thing that people do, or one thing that the Bible tells us to do, is to first come with a pure heart. So it's the same thing, because you made mention of in it you have to have an inner thought. Yes. And so it's the same thing, but that one in a practical use of water. And okay. So that is why you have to do it. You have to stay clean before you go to the place of prayer. If somebody doesn't do this, can the person still pray? Okay. So imagine you find yourself in a desert, in the middle of the Arabian desert.
Yeah.
There is no water to do wudu or do ablution before prayer, and the person wants to pray. How do they do it?
There is Islam have thought about before me and you. They have an answer for it. Okay. So you use the sand to clean yourself.
Absolutely. So because I read a book about using the sand as a way of doing wudu to be able to pray. And so you don't have excuse. You have to do it before you pray.
You have to. But it's not the same way. You don't need to rinse your mouth with sand, obviously. Yeah.
Okay. That's awesome, guys. So I'm with Abdul Alqanaisa, in the studio, trying to understand prayer from the Islamic perspective. So we've talked about the 5 main prayers and then what you have to do to pray. If somebody's praying, and for instance, I'm here performing prayer, and my child walks in to come and disturb me, have I stopped the prayer?
You don't need to stop it. You can continue on.
Okay. So it doesn't stop the prayer.
Yeah, you don't need to stop it. God is forgiving. Yeah. So it wouldn't be a problem if he disturb you. You can just move aside
and focus on your prayer. Yeah. So because I was kind of having a conversation with a friend, and he was just telling me, "Oh, if the child touches you, you have to start the whole thing again." And so then I have to pray, like if the child doesn't want to go, then I have to make sure that the mom comes to pick up the child before I continue.
No, it's not that way.
It's not entirely true.
No.
Okay, guys. Yeah. So we are trying to understand certain misconceptions here, And then I think our brother is helping us to understand some of these misconceptions about prayer in Islam. And so if a child comes in to worry you, you don't necessarily have to stop praying. You can continue praying.
Yeah, even like if a child walks in watching you pray, you can just pull him beside you and he will just start praying with you.
Okay.
For my younger brother,
Yeah.
he would always come playing, but when I pull him like to my side, he would just start praying with me.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. So let's talk about the halal and haram, which is the permissible and the non-permissible. What are some of the permissible things in Islam? And then we'll talk about the non-permissible.
So you don't think about the
Permissible.
first.
Okay.
You think about the non-permissible.
The non-permissible first.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the principle is
Yeah.
allowed, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the halal.
The halal.
Yeah, mostly everything is halal. So you just focus on what's
What
not
is halal? What is not halal?
halal. Yeah.
Okay. So that's a very difficult topic to actually talk about. And so if is it true that you can marry as many wives as you want?
It's not as many wives as you want.
Okay.
It's only 4 wives.
Four wives.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the maximum you can go.
Yeah.
Okay. Why do we have to marry 4 wives?
You don't have to.
Okay. So you don't have to marry 4 wives.
You don't have to.
Okay.
But you are
But
allowed
you are allowed to.
to. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a halal.
Yeah.
Halal up to 4
Yeah.
maximum.
But
Okay.
there
That one.
is-
So you have to. Oh, so sorry. Were you trying to say something?
Yeah, but there is certain things
Okay.
that you
Yeah.
need to have in order to do it.
Okay. What are some of the things you need to have to be able to do this?
For marrying like multiple wives, you need to treat them exactly equally.
Same.
The same. So yeah.
Wow.
Otherwise, it's not allowed to marry 4 wives. So some people do it and they don't think about this side and just not treat everyone equally. It's haram on that side.
Okay. It's haram on that side.
Yeah.
So if you marry 4 wives and you don't treat them equally, it's haram.
Yeah. Because not even them, they're your children as well. All of them equally.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you don't have the liberty to have 4.
Yeah.
Even though you can have 4, but the principle is you have to be able to treat all of them equally.
Yeah. Like for example, you give 1 son or 1 wife $1,000. You need to give
All of them $1,000.
Yeah. See, who would want that? For me as a Muslim, I'm gonna only take 1 wife. And it's
Wow.
more than enough,
Wow.
to be honest.
I think this is a very vital conversation. Guys, I'm at Abdul Alqanaisa in the studio and we're discussing a lot of things about prayer, mostly prayer, and then now we are on halal and haram. And so we are talking about having wives, and then he mentioned that you can have a maximum of 4 wives, and then the 4 wives you have to treat all of them equally. And so you are not allowed to make one superior to the other.
No, you're not. Wow. Yeah. So that's a misconception. Some people.
Yeah, because there is a lot of misconceptions.
Yeah. Like some people would say it's crucial. How can you like marry different wives and do all that and that? But like when you actually think about it, how many there is like females compared to males?
Okay.
That's why it's allowed in Islam, because females are like maybe 65 or more percent than like the male.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about childbearing, giving birth. Do we have a number of children as a Muslim that you're supposed to give birth to?
No.
You can give birth as many as you want.
What do you mean?
Like have children as many children as you
Yeah,
want.
you can have as many as you want. Yeah.
And then that one does it come with a caveat that the children have to have certain lifestyle or what?
Yeah, you need to treat them equally, but like there is another misconception.
Okay.
Some like poor people do it like because like even in Saudi back before,
Yeah.
they get so many children, and
Okay.
even the poor countries who are Muslim, they would get so many children, because thinking in Islam, because there is saying like with children the rizq comes, and the rizq is like, how do I explain it? Like money would come. Like if you're poor and you get children, you will get richer. Some sort of that. So some people would follow this lead and get as many children as they want without actually thinking about it. Like, because rizq can come in different ways. It's not only money, but you might get like a good child who would support you when you grow older and like that sort. So some people think, oh, it's only about money. Like I get more children, more money. It's not like this. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. So you can have like 4 wives maximum, and then you have to treat all of them equal. I've realized that drinking alcohol is a haram.
Yeah.
Why?
Not, I won't. You don't ask me. I would ask you. Give me the positive things about drinking alcohol.
I don't really think.
Is
So even the Bible condemns alcohol.
Okay, so the negative things coming from alcohol is so many stuff.
Okay.
So and like one of them, like when you get drunk, can you control yourself?
No.
No. You would get so many problems. If you're married, you would get a problem with your wife or your children, your friends, and you would do crazy stuff to harm other people maybe, or even harm yourself. So on that side, let's go to the other side, the health.
The health.
It's not good for you to drink alcohol. Some people drink it every day and they're most likely to die earlier.
Have liver cirrhosis. They
Yeah.
have their liver.
Yeah, there is so many problems and diseases with drinking alcohol. Yeah, that's why it's haram, because you cannot control yourself.
When you drink it.
Yeah,
That is, alcohol makes you
drunk.
drunk, and then you begin to act under the influence of the alcohol.
Yeah,
There is a passage in the Bible that says that do not be drunk with wine, which is in excess. So it means, even the Bible talks about drinking alcohol. So when you're drunk, you don't control yourself again.
yeah. Even like Jewish, Islam, Christianity, all of them forbid drinking alcohol. All of them can do it and not drink. Everyone. But there is a reason.
There is a reason. What about smoking?
Smoking is haram as well.
It's haram.
Yeah,
Okay.
haram. But why is it haram? It's because
Health issues.
health issues,
Okay.
and then wasting money.
Oh, okay.
That's why.
Okay. Okay. So it's not like when you smoke, they will cut off your head or something will
No,
happen
no,
to
no.
you.
It's haram because like God gave you your body. Why? Like,
Why are you destroying
corrupt
the body?
it, destroying it?
That's amazing. I'm really enjoying this conversation. Let's talk about, have you faced any challenges as a Muslim? Do people kind of see you in a particular way? Do they kind of become racially a little bit aggressive towards you because you're a Muslim? Has that ever happened to you? If you ask me as a black person, oh yeah, I've seen it several times.
Yeah.
In different places.
Yeah.
But not because of my faith, but because of probably my skin color. But yeah, as a Muslim, your
As
faith.
a Muslim, not really, because like it's talking about this timeline.
Okay.
I feel like the focus on Muslim, the racism got less over time.
Oh yes, I think it's racism goes down when people are educated.
Yeah.
Right. I think people that are racist are close-minded. They are people that reject diversity. They reject diversity deliberately. They decide not to accept diversity, and then they have their own preconceived mindset about people. That okay, this person is Hindu, or this person is a Muslim, or this person is a black person. And so I think it's through education things are changing. So people are now beginning to accept. Yeah. I want to ask you, in Saudi Arabia, do they have liquor businesses in Saudi Arabia?
What do you mean? Liquor?
liquor businesses.
No, they don't have.
They don't.
No, it's not allowed.
And so if you take a liquor business to Saudi Arabia, it's not gonna sell.
No.
You're gonna lose your money.
Yeah. But there is liquor in Saudi Arabia.
Oh,
If you're
absolutely. I mean,
international.
okay.
You can go into certain places
Okay.
that would give you.
Okay. Do you know in this country at certain times in the week you can buy alcohol?
Yeah, because it's bad.
Yeah. Even in America, at certain times you can buy alcohol. And then when you're buying alcohol too, you need your ID card to verify if you are within the range of being able to be responsible.
Yeah.
And then you know one thing, every alcohol advert comes with drink responsibly.
Yeah, but no one listens.
No one listens.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a human thing. It's a human. So one thing that I've been meaning to ask you is the pillars, the 5 main pillars, which we talked about. One, which is the prayer that we talked about. Why do we observe them? Like, if you can mention one, and then why do we observe? Maybe mention one after the other, and the reason behind observing them. So,
Okay, so let's go to that third one.
the
third one
which
is the zakah.
Zakah, which is like giving to people.
Yeah,
Why
giving
do
to
you do
people.
that?
And you can not do it if you don't have the money for it, because like there is a certain criteria that you need to meet before giving money. You need to have a certain amount of money in your like bank account or with you during the whole year, and then give it. Give a percent of it to the poor people.
How much percentage are you supposed to give?
I think it's 2.5%.
2.5%.
Yeah. Let me double check.
It's 2.5%. Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And in order for it to like, give from it, you need to have like, for example, you have $10,000 in your bank account, and you have not the $10,000 that you do not spend any money of it. It only got like set aside on a separate bank. Then you need to take 2.5 of it and give it to the poor people.
Okay.
Yeah, this provides equality and like making the poor people get more help. Yeah.
So it is just to be able to provide equality among people.
Yeah.
And then the other one is the fourth one is fasting.
Fasting.
How do we fast?
Fasting Ramadan. Fasting Ramadan is, first of all, teaching discipline to hold yourself not only from food and water, from other stuff.
Other stuff.
Yeah, from anything that would be fun.
Okay.
Yeah. And then it teaches you how the poor are living, because you're not eating and not drinking water that
Okay.
would make you think about how they live, and that would make you want to give them more.
Okay. So does it have like spiritual connotation where it helps to build you spiritually?
Yeah,
Okay.
because you need to pray during the fasting, and as I told you, like praying teach you discipline as well as the siyam. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome.
And then the fifth one is the Hajj.
The Hajj.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the Hajj is going to Mecca to do it.
Okay.
So, and everyone goes there from all around the world. How do they look in the Hajj? They are all
They're all the same.
And
You're
everyone,
dressed in white robe. Okay.
and everyone is doing the same thing. No one doing different stuff. So this provides equality. Yeah. So
Is it possible to have equality among everybody in religious faith?
religious faith
In
Islam.
Islam? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone
So
is
there
equal in
isn't-
Islam. The only different in Islam, God says, is the taqwa, the believing in God.
Okay.
That's what like difference the people.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, do all Muslims observe all the 5 pillars, or some people kind of live in between, or then they just don't observe everything?
Yeah, some people don't observe everything.
And if you don't observe everything, what happens to you?
It's a sin to miss. Like if you need to pray like 5 times a day, you missed one. It's a sin.
Okay.
It's countable. You're responsible for it. And whether that you make it up or not, it's back to you. But you need to make it up.
So, if you miss prayer for you miss like prayers, 1, 2, 3, like a whole day you don't pray for any of the 5 prayers, you miss 3 of them, you have to do that.
Yeah, he need to.
How would you be able to, or you can set time aside and just do it?
Yeah, you can, like, for example, let's say Salat al-Maghrib, dawn prayer. You missed the Fajr, the sunrise, and Dhuhr, and then Asr. And you woke up during that time.
Yeah.
So you don't mean to miss all the 3 of them?
Yeah, but you have to pray.
Yeah, but
And
you
so
need to pray all of them before.
You have to pray all of them. So you can pray all of them at different times or at the same time?
No, you need to pray them before al-Maghrib.
Before the prayer for the next prayers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because like, as I said, you woke up during Maghrib, you need to pray al-Maghrib, but you missed 3. Okay. So you do the 3 first, and then do the Maghrib.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Abdullah, thank you for teaching us prayer in Islam.
Yeah, and thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you, sir.
Yep.
Thank you.